Taurus gang, happy birthday. If you follow me on Instagram, you know that I put out a poll on my channel, and some of you guys asked me if I could bring tarot back to YouTube on a monthly basis. I don't know if I will ever go back to the week by week basis. I feel like this is what I can commit to right now. So we're gonna do it. Let's do it. As you know, this can resonate for your Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, and North Node placements. And this reading is for the month of May. Let's get started. So at the beginning of May, we have the energy surrounding you is the calm and the storm. Oh, I got new cards, guys. So these are pretty cool. Yeah, I'm gonna just show you really quickly. This is the Messenger Oracle deck. If you'd like to purchase it, I guess I will link it down below in the description. But look at these cards. Like, they're so pretty. I actually got this deck as a gift. So shout out to the person that gave this to me. But yeah, it's a really, really cool, really pretty, beautiful deck. Okay, so the beginning of the month, we start with calm in the storm. In the middle of the month, we see a new day dawns. And then we're ending off your month of May with the source of all and know your power. So let me start getting into the interpretations of what this might mean for you, or how these energies may play out. So we have the calm in the storm clarified by the Five of Swords and the Eight of Pentacles. So I feel like you're starting out May not knowing how some things are going to play out in terms of your work. It seems like something you're working on is almost more than you anticipated. It looks like you're looking for a solution to something that you have. And I feel like you've been working on this because you're at the Eight of Pentacles, and the 8 is 2 pentacles away from the 10. So I feel like whatever you've been working on, it's almost like you're feeling like in the beginning of May, like something is not working out in the way that you want it to. But I don't feel like you realize how close you are to having whatever desired outcome you want to have in this thing that you're developing, this thing that you're working on. I feel like things have been challenging for you. This could be playing out in just your normal day job, or this could be something that you are actually building for yourself. I feel like a lot of you, this will be something that you're building for yourself, because the Eight of Pentacles talks about specializing, but it could just be in the realm of work. But yeah, there's like some kind of, when I pull this card, I just felt headache. Like you are like having a lot of internal difficulties. If you read tarot, you know the Five of Swords talks about competition between you and someone else. But I feel like this is more internal for you. I feel like it's like a fight with yourself. Like you're trying to resolve something in the mind about how something you're working on will play out. And you probably felt like it's not been going how you have planned, but you're just stay calm. You're going through the storm right now. Every storm ends. Let's clarify. Clarify the Five of Swords, please. What's this Five of Swords? Tell me about this Five of Swords. See what I told you? The Eight of Swords. You're very in your head. You're trapped in your own thoughts. And you're probably thinking like, the Eight of Swords for me is like a loop of thought. Swords represent thinking. So it's like a perpetual loop of like, you're like basically like going around in circles with one or a certain amount of thoughts in your mind in the beginning of May. So it's like you're not able to escape yourself. You have the power to come out of this energy whenever you are ready. And it starts with feeding your mind positive thoughts. And when I find myself in this Eight of Swords energies, I always like to pour in new thoughts or new information in my head because the thoughts that I currently have are not serving me. So that's when I like listen to an audiobook, or I start to listen to some of my favorite spiritual teachers and spiritual advisors on YouTube. So I stop listening to like music. Like if I'm driving in the car, I won't put on a playlist, I'll put on like an audiobook. And I feel like it feeds my mind really good information to help me like see, you know, like take the blindfold off and get out of these kind of like trapped low vibrational energies. But yeah, there's something in the beginning of May that you don't know how it's going to work out in the realm of work. Clarify the Eight of Pentacles. All right, so the Eight of Pentacles is clarified by the Justice card. And I feel like, yeah, this lines up with what I was saying before. It's like you're putting so much into something and you don't know how it's going to reward you. Or maybe you've put a lot of energy into something and you're like, this is not the results that I thought that I would be getting from this thing. I've worked on it so much. But you will be, because right across from that, in the next column, we have a new day dawns. This is when you start to reap the benefits of what you've been working on. So just remember, you will all, nothing ever lasts forever. Like nothing lasts forever. So in the middle of the month, it looks like you are getting some kind of clarity, or you're getting some kind of idea, and I feel like there's some kind of competition around you. Whatever you're working on, it may be a little bit competitive, and I feel like you're being very strategic. It's like the middle of the month of May brings in this clarity for you that you're able to now like sort through the competition, whatever that means for you. If these are people at your job, if these are people in your field, if you're doing something creative and the environment is oversaturated, or you feel like there are other people who do what you do, I feel like you may find something, or you may become very like strategic about what exactly, like what makes you special. And I feel like that's when this new dawn is going to come in. Like things are going to change, because I feel like you are starting to like differentiate yourself, or finding your own individual footing and what you have to offer in a particular area for work. Clarify the Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords, see, we have the Ace of Swords, which represents clarity in thinking, and oftentimes it can even represent a brand new idea, a great big idea. So maybe you're getting some kind of idea. We also have a tower that came out with this. I don't feel like this is a bad tower. I feel like this is a good tower because it came out with the Ace of Swords. So I feel like it's like in the middle of the month, something is just gonna all of a sudden, I feel like eureka moment kind of thing. Like you're going to be having this kind of reflective period where you're by yourself. It's just something you'll figure out by yourself. And something you'll probably figure out when you're isolated from others. So you're going to be having this eureka moment, this idea, and I feel like that's what's going to start bringing in this like change of energy, because now you're coming out of this like stuck, trapped, I don't know what to do, but I don't know if this is going to work out, to now like I see a way, I see how I can do this, you know. And oftentimes all we need to change an energy is just changing our thinking. So I see you changing your thinking in the middle of May. Some kind of idea that you are working on or introducing or strategizing is going to change the energies. Clarify this Five of Wands. Clarify this Five of Wands. So this is something that you may not know, Taurus, that you are around a lot of people who may see you as a threat, may see you as competition, or are even secretly competing with you. Because we have the moon energy clarifying the Five of Wands. And the moon often talks about hidden feelings, hidden things. things that are unseen, things in the shadows. And the energy that I'm getting from this is you may not know what is around you in terms of your surrounding and how people feel about you. So I'm telling you, whatever you're working on right now, I feel like you have some competition. You don't really have to care about that because you're focusing on you anyway, but that's just, you're getting a tarot reading and it's going to bring up everything. So some of you may know, some of you may not know that you have people around you that are maybe competing with you, maybe see you as some form of a threat, may even be jealous of you, may even be envious of you. So those kind of low vibrational things, which is their journey, and they will figure it out on in their own time and like work on that low vibrational stuff on their own. So don't worry yourself with that. At the end of the month, look what we have at the bottom of the deck. 9 of Pentacles. You're coming into like, I feel like this is definitely some work stuff or some money stuff for you, Taurus. Like maybe you don't feel like you're earning as much as you should from a thing that you've been working on, but I feel like that's about to change because this is a 9 of Pentacles. This talks about being comfortable. This is not rich. This is not like I'm balling, but this is I'm able to take care of myself without depending on anyone else. I'm able to, you know, like focus on mind, body, soul. I'm taking care of my material realms. I'm good. I'm comfortable. So by the end of the month, we have here the source of all and know your power. Know your power. I cannot get over how pretty these cards are. And I feel like by the end of the month, when I pulled these cards for you, Taurus, I felt like it was almost like you're remembering who you are by the end of May. Like, I'm that bitch. I'm that person. You know, like, you are you. Like, it's almost like this energy of, why was I even worried? Or I'm finally remembering that I am the creator of my like entire world. I manifest all of this. I am able to create my reality from my feelings and from my visualizations and from my manifestations. I think you kind of forgot. I think you are going through some kind of difficulty, or you are going through some kind of difficulty in the beginning of May, and you're like coming back to the realization, like, you know, like I really do have the power to change all of this, because I see you like changing. Like if you choose to take advantage of the energies, because if you just don't do anything for May, like things are gonna be the same for you. But if you take advantage of what's happening and the energies that support you, I feel like you're like coming back to this place at the end of May where you're seeing things work, because you're like doing like you're acting out these new ideas. You're like, you know, I feel like you're reminding yourself like, hey, I've got this, I can get through whatever. Like I'm remembering who I am. And directly beneath that we have the Ace of Pentacles. So we all know that the Ace of Pentacles talks about an abundant beginning. It's almost like the universe is helping you to like, yeah, this is what you've been working on and we're helping you to bring it to fruition. I feel like you may be, it's like you're working on some kind of business, some kind of new venture, some kind of something, and it's almost like starting to pay off for you. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Clarify the Ace of Pentacles. Judgment. Yeah, like you're going through, or you possibly were going through, a transformation and some kind of rebirth in how you make money, in how you are working on a particular thing. I feel like the reason why something has been so difficult for you is because you needed to realize your own power. It's almost like this is not something that somebody could do for you. You needed to go through all this trapped in your head, and then getting yourself out with a new idea, and then realizing that, hey, like, it's all me. Like, nobody's gonna come and save me. It's me that's gonna save me. So let me get myself out of these negative energies and see what I can do about it. It's like that energy. I feel like you needed to go through a whole process of rebirth to realize that you're the ultimate person in control. Whatever you're working on, by the end of the month, I feel like it's about to pay off, and I feel like it's going to be largely because of like you bringing yourself through that. Now we have the Five of Cups at the end of the reading, so let's clarify. What is this Five of Cups, please? Tell me more about this Five of Cups. So by the end of the month, Taurus, you may be dealing with someone. Some of you may be dealing with someone who wants to, who is like regretful about something that they did with you, or like remorseful, or like some kind of thing happened between the both of you, and they may want to come to like give you like a little peace offering, like, hey, can we, like, can we talk? Or maybe they want to like discuss feelings or something. So just look out for a person. For others of you, this may just be that you're being reminded here that anything that you're working on needs to be nurtured. So it's almost like, don't get caught up in things that you felt like you did wrong, or mistakes that you made, or whatever the thing is. If the universe gives you a brand new beginning, take the brand new beginning and make it into something bigger. When you get an opportunity, that is just the beginning of something. When you're a page, you need to learn more to develop your craft, to become a knight, and then you become a king or a queen. Like, there's much more for you to develop. And I feel like by the end of the month, you're realizing here that there's a lot more work that you need to do to like pull the full like rewards out of whatever thing that you've been, working on. I feel like you're gonna be getting a little bit more of like not a little bit. I feel like you'll be getting greater results out of something that you were worried about in the beginning of May, but there's still a lot of work to be done. Don't get into the energy of thinking, oh, I should have done this sooner, or I should have done this faster, or I made this mistake in the beginning. It was all a learning process, and it was for you. Like, it was all for you. So if you're also working on something creative, I feel like that's gonna be amazing. Yeah, it's going to be amazing because of how you feel about the thing that you're doing. So let's get some closing advice for you. Remember to like this video, leave a comment, and share. And if you do not follow me on Instagram, it's at Tawana Antoinette. My TikTok is at Tawana Antoinette. My Twitter, which is where I tweet about a lot of spiritual education for sensitives and intuitives and everyone else who just wants to learn about their spiritual journey, that's also at Tawana Antoinette. So follow me there, guys, if you want to keep up with me when I'm not on YouTube. Oh, also, for the month of May, I will be reopening personal readings at a discounted price for everyone. So if you'd like to book a personal reading with me, definitely check out my personal reading link, my Calendly link below, to take advantage of May bookings. All right, let's get some advice. What's the advice for Taurus for the month of May, please? Closing advice for Taurus. don't go too fast. What's the advice for Taurus for May? Taurus. Ugh. All right, TikTok. Card number 30. I almost don't even feel like that I should take that card. All right, I'm gonna pull one more. What's the advice for Taurus for May? All right, 2 came out, so I'll take them. It's your birthday, why not? All right, now I know why I felt inclined to pull other cards. So this card talks about divine timing. Listen to the oracle's message. When humans created time, everything changed and contracted. People have come to look at life in a linear way, imagining that the past is behind them and the future ahead of them. But what if that isn't true at all? What if everything, creativity, beauty, chaos, and order, were happening right now in a glorious timelessness? You have all the time in the world to co-create the life you desire. So release your agenda. Let go of your need to shape each moment to your expectations, knowing that what is yours will never be withheld from you. Miracles are here right now and always show up when you need them, right on time. And that's like what we just spoke about. Something is playing out for you finally in the month of May that you thought was not going according to plan. The next card is the Yin card, which I don't really need to read this card. And if you've been on this channel, you know what Yin means. I definitely feel like I've taught you guys what Yin and Yang energy means. But if you are new to this channel and you don't know what Yin means, this is the energy of receptivity. There's the masculine energy of doing, and then there's the feminine energy of receiving. And I feel like that's the energy that supports you in the month of May, receiving the things that you have been manifesting. So make sure that you're paying attention to your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, and the programming that you're replaying internally in your own mind, because you will receive whatever you are putting out. And then the last card, which I love this, is Treasure Island. And this is a great card. I will read this for you. It's card number 9. And the 9, we all know, talks about completion. All right. You've worked hard and acted upon your unwavering belief in abundance, and suddenly, in the midst of it all, you hit the jackpot. You have uncovered the map to buried treasure and tapped the unlimited potential within you. What you must hone now is your ability to recognize when X marks the spot, because some of these golden opportunities may be obvious, but others may not be so readily apparent. Trust your intuition to light your way now as you enter this truly prosperous phase where all the long hard work navigating your inner life is now paying off externally. In all aspects of your life at this time, you have good fortune. Don't forget to enjoy it and share it with others, as treasure shared multiplies like magic. So, Taurus, I love the fact that we're ending the reading with that, because I feel like you're definitely getting something that you've been working on and that you've wanted for a while. You guys let me know what it is that you guys are doing, what you've been working on individually in your own lives in the comments. And with that said, I hope you enjoyed this reading. It has been my pleasure to give you this guidance. I will see you next time. Bye, guys.